What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. But as you can tell, I've got a bit of a block nose, but that doesn't matter. What I want to talk about today is the victory against Leicester, and one man in particular should be credited for this victory, and that's Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino had a spectacular match against Leicester. When he came on, look at this. The first time we see this bowling by Ethan Nwaneri on his right foot, that was a brilliant ball there by Timber, and we see already Moreno just came on and almost got a toe poke finish, and this is what I want to see. Brilliant control there, so we can see that he can hold up the ball, he can do the link up play, and this was the spectacular finish. Brilliant finish there by Mikel Merino. So he's very, very good in the box, and I believe that this is the only reason, well, this was the main reason why we signed him from Real Sociedad, as he's not the quickest player in the game, which is not something that we need from him, because we got that from other players. But what we need is a goal. When David Moyes was there, he was deployed at that, and as you can see that, look at Moreno's link-up play. He's very good in his link-up play. The position he picks up is very good. So it's like he's on quality moments. Now I was shocked because I thought that these guys was going to give him the man of the match because he got the 2 goals, the commentators, the pundits, but they gave it to Ethan Nwaneri, which I believe he fully deserved, because I would be on Ethan Nwaneri's side to receive the man of the match performance. But I just thought they would give it to Mikel Merino because he got the 2 goals, the 2 important goals to win us the match. But hopefully Mikel Merino can start in the other matches, because Sterling, it didn't look up to scratch for me. Sterling was a bit slow. He was a bit, do you know what I mean? He wasn't 100% on it. Like I seen him. Only one time I've seen Sterling 100% on the match, right? Since he came into the team. And this match, it was a bit poor. And once again, Trossard was poor in the middle. And as he went down the byline, he was a bit better on the left wing. So I want to see Mikel Merino starting up front until we get another striker, because I know Kai Havertz is going to be out for the whole season, so we can potentially get a striker before Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus come back from injury, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. So hopefully Mikel Merino can take on this challenge and adapt and be better and better and better in that position, because he has the aerial ability, he has the reaction, because this guy scores a lot of goals. Since he came, he scored a few goals, and it's because of his reaction inside the box why he scored those goals for the Arsenal. And even at Real Sociedad, he scored a few goals as well, good reactionary goals, some goals curling outside the box. So he's got a good variety of goals. As a striker, he's got a good variety of goals, and that's what I like. I want a striker that's got a good reaction, like the Eddie Nketiah type, and a striker that's good on the end of things, that could burst the guts to get to the end of balls, like what he done for the second goal, and is very good in the air, which he done for the first goal. So big up to Mikel Merino. Only good things I'm expecting from this guy in the centre forward position. So now we're on to Ethan Nwaneri, and I see people already comparing him to Yamal, but as I said, that Lamar for me is just a different type. I don't know if I've been too harsh on Ethan Nwaneri, or I have this big expectation of Yamal, but for me, Ethan Nwaneri is very good. But look at this, look at the quality, look at the brilliant ball there. That's a brilliant pass to Declan Rice. So he kept on trying things, he kept on doing. He was the only one in the, look at that, another brilliant cross to Declan Rice, didn't do anything. He was the only one in the attacking third that was doing anything on the pitch in the first half. Until Mikel Merino came on, he was the only one that was doing anything. And he kept trying it. He kept trying. Look at this. In and out. He has lost the ball. I didn't see him lose the ball in a promising area, not once. He kept doing things. Look at this. Brilliant control there. Nice pass in the middle. He was the one that had the game ticking over. Now, I heard people have been saying that he's better than Saka. Now, you can't be saying that. I think people are so forgetful of how good Saka was. Saka done the same thing Ethan is doing right now. But Saka is more developed. He's more experienced. And look at this. This is something Ethan is building up as well. Going down the byline, he didn't do good on that front to get the ball in. But the fact that he's improving, look, he's trying to get the shot off, he's not getting the opportunity. He done a nice pass. So even the team, teams are trying to understand this is the first opportunity you get to cut in and he hit the crossbar. So this is what I'm saying. This is his speciality. Every team is going to realize that this is his speciality, and by doing this now, it's going to give him more opportunities to do this. Go down the byline, whipped a brilliant cross in. So this is another one. Look at this. How he can improve his game, and he can tell by these performances from Ethan Nwaneri. Big up to Ethan Nwaneri. Another brilliant performance from. Now we're on to Myles Lewis-Skelly. Another 10 out of 10 performance for this guy. Hardly done a performance that's not 10 out of 10, and this was another one. As we can remember, so Myles Lewis-Skelly is very, very instrumental to the team's performance. He didn't get a goal, he didn't get assists, he didn't do anything spectacular. No, what he was doing is very reassuring for the team. He kept on keeping the midfield ticking over. He was on Jordan Ayew. He was marking basically everyone that comes on his side. Whether it's Divock or Bobby Reed, look at this. He kept on marking about the game. He was shopping after that. Brilliant play there. Yeah, so Lewis Kelly was doing very well. And if you can remember, one of his best moments of the match is when he got a toe poke on that pass that could have led to an easy tapping. Now you can see it's a tapping. So even his defensive work, we know that he's very good at going forward. He's very good in the midfield side of the game. But even defensively, he's improving and getting better and better. He had 59 touches. He had 34 out of 38 passes. That's an 89% completion rate. Defensively, recorded 2 clearances, 1 tackle, ensuring that he was not dribbled past, not even once by Bobby Divock or anyone else on the pitch. In duels, he engaged in 6 grab battles, winning 2. He consisted 1 aerial duel and lost position 11 times. As I said, that's a small amount for so Skelly's having a breakthrough moment at this time, and he's absolutely magnificent. I love the way he's been improving. I'm impressed by the way he's been performing, and hopefully he's only up and onwards. Hopefully until the end of the season, this guy ain't gonna have any stinkers. But it doesn't matter really, because we still got California, we still got Benjamin White coming back, which Timber can go on the left hand side, and Benjamin White coming there right back. So it's a very good position to be in. Lewis Kelly covered in surplus, and now even making it his position, because this left back is Skelly in it. No way, absolutely no way. Right, so big up to Lewis Kelly and big up to Ethan Nwaneri. They've been on fire. So now we're on to Declan Rice, and Declan Rice was the anchor in midfield. Thomas Partey was poor in this match. For the last few matches, Thomas Partey has been really poor, but Declan Rice has been covering. Declan Rice have been very, very good and effective in most matches, if not all matches played in the last 5 to 6 matches. He's been very, very good. So he's maintaining an 83 passing accuracy by completing 25 out of 30 passing attempts. He was actively involved in both defending here. Despite not registering any shots on the target, his presence was instrumental in controlling the midfield and supporting the clean sheet. He was basically, even though Thomas Partey was like the one that's sitting, Declan Rice most of the times for me was defending a lot more than Thomas Partey, because I don't know what's going on for the last few matches. I think Thomas Partey quickly or is fatigue or something, because I can't understand why Thomas Partey has dropped so much in form. Even his passes was shocking. Everything was I understand running back because he's a bit, you know what I mean, older now. Brilliant pass there by Declan Rice. Look at this, the energy levels of Declan Rice. They call him the horse, right? They call Declan Rice the horse because this guy, no matter how tired he is, no matter how much match we play, this guy still got extra energy. Even if we just play the match, if there's a training session afterwards, he'd be running and playing just like he would if he was 100% fresh. This is how good this guy is in terms of his stamina. He's very, very energetic, and this is a player that we need in midfield, the engine. So Declan Rice is definitely, look at this, driving the team forward once again. And that space that he picks up against Leicester, I think that is very underrated, that little area that he picks up. He's getting more and more confident in that 18-yard box, or on the line of that 18-yard box. And I just want to see him continue to do more and more, because potentially if we start Mikel Merino as a striker and he's not cutting it, we need another strong, tall, aggressive player. Strong players that could be very good in the air, that could win the balls in the air, score headers, that could get on to the end of things. We see Declan Rice got into the end of a few goals already since he came on the Arsenal. So it's something that I want to see Declan Rice improve and get better and better. Even after we get a striker, it's still a very good thing to have a midfielder that's got a good engine to be box to box as well. So Declan Rice is that player for me. Regardless of any other player that we get, we're going to need Declan Rice going on to the future, because he's just the fact that this guy runs non-stop, just the fact that this guy got so much energy to burn, just that in itself is a very underrated skill set, I believe, that most teams need to perform at the highest level. We see the likes of City has Rodri, the likes of Barcelona had Busquets in his high time. So all good teams are going to need players like that to be a box-to-box to help with attack as well as defense, and do it very capably as well. And that's Declan Rice for the Arsenal. So we're on to Jurgen Timber. Jurgen Timber, once again, another brilliant performance. As I said, that just like our fullbacks don't have bad performances. If it's Timber, no, good, because that was a brilliant ball in. So Jurgen Timber had 3 clearances, 2 interceptions, 3 tackles. Defensive effort was instrumental in neutralizing Leicester's attack. He was not dribbled past, not even one soul. That's what I'm saying. Our fullbacks are brilliant. Look at that, had to take him out. Jurgen Timber was a dribbled pass. Skelly was a dribbled pass. So our fullbacks, man, is they're very good at attack and they're very good at defending. So there's nothing to worry about in terms of our fullbacks. It's just the centre back. Sometimes Saliba looks a bit shaky, I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully it's nothing. Look at that, even that. Saliba just looks shaky from recently for me, man. Gabriel looks strong, but it's just Saliba. Gabriel looks very strong, but for me, Saliba looks a bit weak sometimes. I don't know what's going on with Saliba. Perhaps it's the pressure of Real Madrid contacting me. Perhaps it's that's having him feeling edgy. I don't know what. But for me, Saliba is the only weak link in our defense, in our first team defense. There's no weak link in Skelly. For me, Skelly was the weak link, but this guy's improved his defensive work rate so much. I can't criticize Skelly right now. He doesn't make any mistakes, especially what he done for that toe poke to get the move from Bobby Reed. That was a brilliant toe poke there. And then Timber, the same thing, brilliant in defending and good in attacking. Gabriel Magalhaes, brilliant in defending, brilliant aggressive stepping in front of the attackers to win the ball. But Saliba, who thought I would ever say that William Saliba is the weak link in our defense? Who would ever thought that? And he really right now he is. And for me, that's a very good problem to have. It's very good because Saliba, everyone knows, is one of the best defenders in the world. Some people said he's the best, barring Van Dijk. Some people said he's better than Van Dijk. I think that this guy can get more than 30 goals just in the Premier League because just the way he plays. When he plays in midfield, I could see that he's more likely to score because we got a lot of corners and things like that, and he's very good aerially. And he's very good at getting onto the other things. So call me crazy, but I think that this guy can get more than 13 goals just in the Premier League. Not to mention how much he can get in the Champions League as well. But that's just my opinion. Let's see what happens. So the last player we have is the captain, Martin Odegaard, and you see that brilliant pass there from Martin Odegaard. Look at that, another one. Odegaard's got tight passes, and we need it because sometimes we need some little things to unlock the game, and we haven't got anything to unlock the game. So if he can improve and do things like this on a regular basis, then it gives us lots more opportunities to unlock games that's tighter, right? So big up to Martin Odegaard. In this match, he wasn't involved in much things in the final third, but he had 84 touches, completed 63 out of 70 passes. That's a 90% passing accuracy. So his passing was on point. And I think that he was, look at this, right now he's deep. So it did assist one, right? So he was doing some nice little passes, but it's not his fault. Like this one, if that one scored, that would have been an assist, right? So it's not his fault why the guys are taking their chances. This is another one. So he attempted a few dribbling. He successfully completed 2. He was involved in 9 drills, winning 2. So defensively, you know that he's not going to be the strongest. This was a nice drive from him, by the way. He lost position 14 times. Once again, it's not bad from a player that's very risky. That's a brilliant pass there to Calaflori, putting the team on the front foot, Calaflori driving, and this is what led to Mikel Merino's second goal. And it's all started off with Odegaard. While Odegaard's performance was instrumental controlling the game at his tempo, it was the substitution of Mikel Merino that basically have Odegaard basically coming more out of his show. Look at this, another good play there. You see, that should have led to a goal. So that was another nice play there by Odegaard and Declan Rice. Declan Rice didn't have much at the end, but that could have been another goal. But at the end, we could have scored a lot more goals, and Odegaard gradually grew into the game. And it's not for him, I believe, that why we were poor in the first half. It's not the fault of Martin Odegaard. It's just that all of our link-up play wasn't really doing much, apart from Ethan Nwaneri. And considering Ethan Nwaneri is on Martin Odegaard's side, Martin Odegaard, they were helping each other a lot. Ethan Nwaneri was helping Odegaard, Odegaard was helping Ethan Nwaneri because they play similar. Well, Ethan Nwaneri, even though Ethan Nwaneri is more direct than Odegaard and had more pace, but they play similar and they complement each other. So this is why Ethan Nwaneri was so influential in the game. Without Odegaard, I can't see Ethan Nwaneri doing what he normally does. And this is the difference between Ethan Nwaneri and Saka. Without Odegaard, Saka we struggle, but he'll still find and produce in good moments. But Ethan Nwaneri needs to get that level of experience, that level of know-how to still perform good without having Odegaard there. But it's still, Saka still needs Odegaard to give his best. So it's not to say that Nwaneri is rubbish or is not good enough. It's just that he needs more experience to even perform, even if he doesn't have Martin Odegaard with him. So that's the end of the video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe and share. Let me know your thoughts on this match. I, for one, will beat Leicester City and on to the next one. As I said, that I believe in Mikel Merino, I believe in Arteta. if Mikel Merino is not the man for the job, I believe Arteta to find a way to get the win, because that's the kind of manager is. I respect and I look up to this guy management to know that he will find the best player for that job, right? Saliba put himself up to say, hello Mikel Arteta, hello governor, I would like to put my at the ring to be a striker. Funny guy. We've seen clips of him doing lots of skills, scoring goals, but William Saliba, stay in centre back. That's where you belong, mate. So if it's not Mikel Merino, I wouldn't see Declan Rice. So I believe that I didn't want us to be in this position, but I think that this position can be very advantageous for Mikel Merino and advantageous for Mikel Arteta as well. Because who knows? Perhaps we could unearth our second striker for next season. Because if Mikel Merino continued to produce like this, I would have him play up front and then having Kai playing second striker to him, or playing the attacking mid to him. Right? So yeah. And then getting Isak or Sesko as our top first striker, and then having Mikel Merino as our backup striker, getting rid of Gabriel J. Because this guy, if he continues, he's gonna score more goals than Gabriel J and Havertz. He is. I can see it already. So let me know your thoughts in the comment box. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the points I've made, and what your feelings are coming down to the end of the season. Do you think that we're going to start falling away, or you think that we have just enough just to get us across the line to continue to compete with Liverpool, and hopefully having them slip up a wee clinching the title? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments box below. But catch you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.